I'm Ron Ervin. I'm here at Glen Eagle. I've been here a year and a half, and my interest in music is harmonica. I took no lessons. I've taught myself. I teach others. My wife and I used to go to harmonica conventions every year. In fact, we went to 3 of them. But the big main one was usually in St. Louis or somewhere along the Mississippi. And people would come from both sides of the country and meet there. There might be at least 300 or 400 people in that big hotel. And we would take over the hotel for a whole week. You go in for a whole week and you stay and don't leave. You're there all the time. You're involved with your music. What happens at 9 o'clock in the morning, they'd start their first seminar. There'd be seminar lessons on all kinds of techniques and demonstrations all through the day. That would last for a whole week. You would pretty well be blown out by the end of the week, I'll tell you. Well, anyway, I would give seminars on how to do double stop harmonica playing. Now, not very many harmonica players achieved that, but somehow it just came natural and easy for me, and then so I started teaching others. Now what it is that when you play a harmonica, you play the harmonica on the side of your mouth. You don't play it in the center like you would normally think. Well, if you play it on this side, why can't you play it on this side? Well, so I would play on that side, and then I taught myself to play on this side, and then I said, well, why can't I play on both sides at the same time? And other people were not doing that, but it's called double stop harmonica playing. And when you do that, you actually are playing octaves or fifths in the music for harmony. Now, to play fifths, thirds, you're blocking one hole in the center and playing on either side of your tongue for the thirds. For octaves, you're blocking 2 holes with your tongue and playing on either side of your tongue. I'll demonstrate that for you. First, a single note, and then double stop. There's a difference.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, very much.
Takes twice as much air. And it adds a little variety to when you're playing a song. You play it through single note style, and then second time around you do double stop, and it adds a little color to your music. Well, I used to give seminars on how to do that. It's a little trick involved with your tongue, and it is not what you think. You just press your tongue forward. No, you don't do that. You put your tongue up on the back side of your 2 front teeth, and you're actually touching the harmonica with the bottom of your tongue. And that's a little different than what people would normally think, but that was the secret of how to make it happen. Now, I also, in a band, played in Florida. Oh, and it must be about, well, at one time we had 150 members. That was back in the 80s. And since then, many of us have died off, and the numbers get smaller and smaller. Last year, there was only 12 in the club. We used to go out to places like this and entertain for an hour, and we'd play a couple of melodies together as a group, and then they'd call on, Joe, come on up here and play us a song. So Joe would get up and he'd play a solo, and then they'd play a couple more pieces, then Ron, come on up and play us a solo. So I'd get up and do my thing. But when I played in the band, as part of the band members, I would play a bass harmonica. That would be like the tuba parts in a band. And I'll demonstrate what that looks like. This is a bass harmonica. It's a double harmonica. And it does the rhythm part of the group. I'll demonstrate what it sounds like. add that with the rest of the group, and
Yeah.
then it makes some part of the music full and whole. So that's what I do for my entertainment. I play for myself. I have a lot of fun 1 or 2 times during the day, pick up my harmonica, pick out a melody that I haven't played before, and I do a thing with music too. I write music. I take a blank sheet of paper, copy some song that we all know, the notes, but I'll make the notes bigger than normal, just a little bit, and I put a 4 or a 5, a number in there, and a plus or minus. Then I can teach people to play a harmonica who do not read music, because your harmonicas have whole numbers. So it says play hole number 4, positive air pressure. The next note might be note 5, and that'll be negative air pressure. And so with positive and negative behind each number, I'm able to get people to play a song. They know the timing in their mind, and pretty soon I can teach them what the values of notes are on paper, and then but they start right out, and they don't spend too much time doing exercises. They go right out and right into a song they know. And so I used to teach music at the seminars, how to read music, if you don't know how to read music.
Right.